Hi, chap. All right. Last we left off, we found our car. So that means now we can keep searching. A small child. I just took the
Hello,
fucking thing.
mister.
A young girl, really full. Sorry, my throat's a little messed up this morning, but we're gonna do my best again. What is this? Anonymous user suggest fucking tea for your wish list. Oh boy. Oh boy. Young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits. Sorry, I just saw my. This was yesterday. Anyways, she's looking at me with frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
I heard there was a girl who had armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
Just a toy up and looks in the one remaining eye as though searching for
We're going
confirmation.
to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but Lieutenant Stone has conveyed to her an important
They're in
part.
my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
No.
Bye!
Well.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network. The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
Oh. Hi, Gwen. Oh, hi, Pepper. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn.
Hi, officer.
Woman in the raincoat stands on the quay, considering the overturned boat. Her sword, a scabbard hangs from her hip. Oh wow.
Anything I can help you with?
I'm good. Hi, Rudy. I've got a Rudy. A snuggle bug. Back here when it snows, a strange feeling. It passed quickly. Alright, well, shan't know the game. Ugh. Sneeze. Ugh.
Hey, Tequila! Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening?
Wait,
Yeah,
Tequila.
Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang.
Let's see here. So hi, Seven. How are you? I don't know. People tell me I'm getting
It's
used
good
to.
to hear that you're on top of things. Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker? Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh? This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At
Wait,
last.
What is a tequila sunset? You keep
It's
saying
you. Your Tequila Sunset.
it. How do you know
We've
this?
met before. Don't you remember?
No, you sure don't.
No.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Wait, we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
It is. The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in. Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
My past self really wanted to get to this side of the canal for some reason.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things!" After which, your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice. We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
They say anything about my
You
colleagues?
told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style. No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
I don't need to hear
It's
more.
a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs. You too, Tequila Sunset.
Tequila Sunset's a fucking awesome name. I want this to say Tequila Sunset.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
So there's definitely more to explore, but we've got some stuff that we should follow back up with. We come here. Yeah, we did. Gosh darn those Revishalian women making me become Tequila Sunset. How dare they? Am I right? Alright, let's do I have to like call in my...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
Is this a bad idea to call in the...
This is Precinct 57. Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer.
I found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over. Roger that, 10-10, over and out.
This is Precinct 57. Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. 57.
In the cabin, you
Wham in. Where is she? Alright, I got this burb. I'm gonna give this burb. Look, man, I got a new burb.
Can I help you?
And I found a new burb.
What is this thing?
I wanted to apologize for breaking the... great... bringing you this record.
Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Got my bill for
You're
tonight.
already set for the night. Your door is unlocked. Another thing. Yes?
Where did he hang it up? He said he was gonna fix it to the plaque. What plaque did he? Where's the bird? I don't know where the bird went. Oh, I have 2 skill points? Oh man, that just shows you how important birds are. Alright, I guess I need... Was that the one I need? I could unlock another one of these, but I don't think I'm gonna do one of these, so we'll just hold on to it. Okay, so I want core. The spirit, the core, corpse. It's a spirit, the core. It's a spirit, the corpse.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
There's something that binds you to him. Some kind of an outfit, maybe. A uniform. Exactamundo.
I don't think it's a
Of
firefighter.
course, you don't have to.
Damn it! These fucking rolls, man. All right. Oh, I guess I can do... Talk to Joyce now that I have my badge. I look kind of cool. Look, I got these like... I got this like nice police jacket. This sick ass fedora. Some tight pants. And some boots. I look cool. I look disco, baby. I look disco.
You're back. Good. I love you did.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer. She is memorizing your badge number.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me.
It remains a mystery what you mean by this.
Glad to have been...
God damn it. What is with my rolls, man? I'm gonna go talk. I'm gonna go talk to the door again. To talk to the door. Gonna happen. Also, we learned how to fast travel, but I don't know how that works. So, like, I mean, like, we learned a new fast travel point, but I don't know how to do it. So,
A rusting control panel.
oh yeah, this was the. All right, up my rhetoric. Okay. All right, door.
You're back before the cargo container.
Open up.
It's as it's always.
It's fucking. How do I fast travel? Yeah, it said I unlocked it, but then I didn't. Maybe I'm just gonna Google because it did say I unlocked it. So let's do Disco Elysium fast travel. Oh, I need to be standing near a fast travel point. Okay. So I guess I gotta go probably near the Whirling Rags. Okay, I could do that. I wish we could just hang out with Call Me Manana all the time. Call Me Manana is like the chill socialist. He's just, you know, he's just living his best life. Look, if I find out Call Me Manana was involved in the murder, I'm just gonna let him go. He's too cool. That's a somewhat of a joke, I think. Ah, here we go. Okay, now it works. Oh, and it didn't take any time. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, so I don't really know what we're doing now. Let's talk to this woman.
You're not sure about the melody, but it might be South Samaran, possibly Sigayan, also known.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Then how does she know you're here?
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Haircuts.
Oh,
take care.
Of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen. Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black Hound.
I've been here before.
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
Maybe they are afraid. Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
What can someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
There's this, oh, a second. There's this guy, Gate, who makes me give him money every night just so I don't die out in the cold.
That's exactly how they get ya. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside. So we don't have to give money to those crooks. We might not look like much, but they are ours.
Kinda not bad. Should I stay here or do you think it'll be cold? You got yourself a tenant.
don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Goodbye, I'm off. Yeah, but like...
The door has seen better days.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangements. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the Whirling in Rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
This looks great!
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation. The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
It's free. It's good enough. I could live here.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. This could have been you. This could still be you. A down-on-his-luck nobody, trying to survive.
Thank you. Strange sensation for a fair passment of the...
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
What? Under what floorboards? Ooh.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. The bed is comfortable.
This looks great. What's this
On
shaving
the
kit?
table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror.
It's
The
shaving
water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. A fresh start looms ahead. Clean yourself up and be born anew. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath. The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. You almost look like a professional.
Can I, like...
An old mirror hangs on.
Like Kitsuragi. What do we think? We like the new...
Yes?
So I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say.
What is it? You can
Perhaps
tell me,
I'm
Kim.
not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the... either way, good on you. You were saying?
Kim, you never like my ideas. You never support me, Kim. I wonder if there's any yaoi fix of these two. Now, I know that's a strange question to ask, but you know, I think it's important. I think it's important to know. I'm curious. Section of coast hasn't been used in decades. Look, now I mean, granted, we still do have the whirling rags tonight because I already paid it, but you know, I'll hydrate.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Why is it this many bullet holes?
A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall.
Well, fuck.
There are many of them, a dozen at least. Their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. No movement. 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. The morning sun rises beyond the horizon, radiating the first light of the day. The order was carried out at dawn. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains. The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
A conscious round is, I don't know if it's what's called in our real life, but I know what they're referring to when they do executions. Only one of, like, everyone has blanks except one person. So they can't, like, pin the execution on someone. They still do it with, like, the electric chair as well, where they'll have multiple people pull levers and only one of them works. Yeah, it's meant to be like a, oh, you're not killing anyone, blah, blah. It's so stupid. I'm adamantly anti-death penalty. I'm actually proud that the state that I live in was the first ever state in the United States to abolish the death penalty. We never even performed a single state death penalty. There was one death penalty performed on the state of Michigan lands, and that was by the federal government against the state's wishes. So it's quite a moment of pride for my state, at least. Because I think it's barbaric. Plus, it's actually, fun fact, more expensive to kill someone than it is to house them for the rest of their life. Also, as someone who is agnostic at best, we don't know what comes after life. So what if killing them is a mercy? And punishment should be doled out? I also still believe a lot of people have the chance for rehabilitation too, so. Whole thing. Anyways, look at the people against
a host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations, as demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes. They stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background. 7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one? The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air, the lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Kim, who is who in this execution?
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces. It could even have been the employees of the failed R&D center down the coast, as their building was taken over by the revolutionaries.
Or maybe...
Which coalition? Could have been them against the wall.
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
What is this? It's like it's a hat? Oh god. Good. I like my hat. My hat is cool. Still do more here.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall. With another 7 shades, a cold sea.
Can I?
There's no way to listen to the tape without a pawn shop. A pawn shop would have a tape. The precarious world. How not to lose. It is impossible not to. The world is balanced on the edge of a knife. It's a game of frayed nerves. You're pushed on by numbers and punitive measures, pain, rejection, and unpaid bills. You can either play or you can crawl under a boat and waste away, turn into salt or a flock of seagulls. Your enemies would love that. Or you can fight. The only way to load the dice is to keep on fighting.
This one lowers our critical success and failure thresholds lowered by 1, which is huge. So it means basically I can get a crit, I'm assuming, a little bit easier. Why can't I pick up any bottles? It's weird.
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him already. 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 His name is Gary the Crypto Fascist.
Yellow Man. I mean, officer.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow Man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about after a little probing for...
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Now in love with the great outdoors.
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates? This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink.
I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revachol.
He pronounces Revachol with a hard K, unlike other people.
This your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
You said Yellow Man. That's not something many people go around saying.
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. No offense meant to anyone.
Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry.
What?
Officer. You're not going to find me, are you?
No, Gary, I just want information.
Ooh, thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been
I should have
stressful
found him.
lately.
I should have
Damn
fucking found him.
Coico's price dumping us
Oh, I
out of
should have fucking found
competition.
him. I was just thinking maybe if I don't find him, he'll be more willing to give me information, but now he's being a fucking racist bastard.
What did you do, Gary?
Wait!
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
How did you get in the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Chimeans run it like a mob.
Oh my god, I hate him.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of the murder victim, the one who's hung behind the whirling rags, into that trash
Officer,
container?
please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Explain yourself,
I
Gary!
was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly. Okay, I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
I want
Civic duty.
Can we arrest him?
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads, against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
What's that strange
What
sound?
sound?
Clinking I just heard when you moved.
Really? There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind shifting some garbage nearby.
Every day, the wind shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass bottles. The smell of decay. The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing. There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
Was it composure? Is that what it was? Okay.
Always officers.
Is he? He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
you supporting some anal? I'm not gonna ask that. It's crab beans
I
keep
don't
getting.
pray, officer. Faith in non-existent helpers is a sign of weakness. Not for proper Revicolian men such as ourselves.
God damn it, our rolls are so bad, man. So bad. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to you.
Here we go. Nice and easy.
Oh, he's Aussie!
Out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
You must be Morale, the cryptozoology.
What do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
The 881 is a raised motorway that separates Martinez from Jamrock. The labyrinth of streets underneath it makes it difficult to pass. Not like walking over a nice waterlock.
Waterlock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the Phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
You notice anything off about your friend Gary?
No. No, of course not. Why? Well,
sure.
He's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
Always a pleasure to... officer.
I want to punch him so badly.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something worn underneath
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles.
We gotta
Stolen
arrest
from
him.
the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed of what I did.
Yep,
and
you're under
I
arrest.
didn't want you to know.
You're going away for a long time.
We're not detecting falsehoods, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Gary! What's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left. So I stripped it off him. It was
boots
early
would have
in the
been left.
morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly.
Give me the armor.
He
Yeah.
sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat. But so light to hold. like a bag of cotton.
Why'd you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you.
Pathetic.
But
You pathetic.
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
I'll explain later.
No, you killed the hangman.
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses lynched him because of the strike. But almost everyone in town knows that. I wish I could tell you more.
This is all he knows.
Done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
You know anything about the man?
I told you everything. I just took the queerest, that's all. I promise. I don't know anything else.
'Tis true, sire. This man simply did not know what he was getting caught up in.
You said Revicol.
I like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way.
It's a secret rite. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably.
You're surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kisaragi?
I'm sorry for what I said.
Short means sincere in these things.
Too bad I can't kill you, Gary. But then I wouldn't be what would I be but just like you pathetic crypto-fascist. Pathetic. Pathetic. Oh, can I get up here, maybe? Maybe? Oh yeah, look at this!
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side.
I will in a second.
This was to deal with. You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Trond Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
You and Kim know each other.
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers. Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in 08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
Wow, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
But it's not just any empty old building.
His hands swing to him. Okay.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Feld Electrical. And Feld, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
What was that
It was
ace?
here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
What happened?
Indeed.
The revolution!
Do you hear the people sing?
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built matinees proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D. But of course, what else? No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
Pick your brain? If anything, this was rather one-sided. He did the talking. Whatever.
Pain threshold, volition, and empathy. Okay, that's pretty useful.
You see, a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. A slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, "Tomorrow is just a whisper away."
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Okay. Oh, quick travel unlocked. Church. I'm assuming that's probably up. Let's see what's down here. Is this another phone?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
I have no need to call a random number right now. A payphone. Strange.
Heavy wooden doors, more than
Oh, is
twice
this the
your height,
church?
stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door.
Whoops.
The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker. It'll be easier to break the staple than the lock. Also, that sticker is interesting, somehow. You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead. There is something blindingly modern about this symbol. Its modernness puts to shame everything you've seen before.
You've seen this symbol before.
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okay. What suggests of junior delinquency?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
I agree it's very modern, but does the cherry guy not know he's dead, or does the dead guy not care he is? What sort of irony it is.
That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
Inspect the staple. I'm gonna be right back to the chat, so it'll read. I'll be right back.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least.
Whoops. Bumped my thing. Sorry about that.
Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
So Mr. Prybar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
Should we start with the kick drum coming from the ice? Got a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing base. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
There's something on the sea ice there. There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
After the last entryway, but
looks like today was a gold star day.
Secret task? I did a secret task. You know what's interesting? This. It kind of reminds me of Kyoto, but it doesn't have like the P bit of it. Just because of like, I don't know, it's a church and like the 45-degree angles like that. It just for some reason makes me think of like the Kyoto, which is like the Greek Orthodox cross basically. Xiro, it's where the name Christ comes from in our world. So Xi is the Greek, looks like an X, and then Rho is looks like a P. And it is said that I wanna say it was Constantine, Emperor Constantine, who saw it like before a battle. Yes, it was Constantine. Yes, so he saw it. Actually, I don't know if it is where the word Christ came from. It might be. It might be actually. I can't remember. But basically, it so he saw it in the sky before battle, and he's just like, "Oh, Christ is with us to battle." I'm pretty sure it is where the the word Christ comes from, is because he saw. I can't remember exactly. But I guess this would be more like there is another one that is like this. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, okay. Iota Xi, or like the IX monogram, which is another one. But that's what it looks like to me. See. Next is abbreviation Xi, and the word Christos. An early Christogram is the key of Rho, forming the superimposing. Yeah. So this is like, if you look it up, it's going to be CHI space RHO, and it's Christos. And then that's why it took over the Byzantine Empire symbols. Yeah, here we go. The Roman Emperor had been pondering the misfortunes that befell the commanders who invoked and seek divine aid in forthcoming battle from the one god. At noon, Constantine saw a cross, the light imposed over the sun. Attached to it, the Greek characters was saying, in this conquer, not only Constantine, but the whole army saw the miracle. That night, Christ appeared to the Roman, and he saw the word, Xero, with the letters, Xero. But yeah, I guess it would be, in this case, it's more like the Iota Xi, which I think is also used, but it's very few in number. Anyways, that's extremely not relevant. It's just what it looks like to me. And if you guys can't tell, I was raised in the Greek Orthodox Church, so I know all that nonsense.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh. Hello there.
Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
Said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
You don't have to do anything.
I should, and I do.
Oh. I didn't notice that.
Should what are you doing too if you're planning on staying outside in the weather?
Well. Look, man, fuck the hat.
Your pulse rises.
But nothing sort of necessary.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
What's the device you have there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
It's a contact microphone?
Contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
What am I supposed to do with this?
No idea.
How does it work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
It's a no-mic question too. What are you doing out here?
Recording, I guess.
And recording, exactly.
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to the old headphones?
What happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
What's the recording for? The cracks, footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible. Like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill. The quivering jaw. Indications of a drug high.
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Now this is where a hat would come in
Yeah,
hand.
maybe you were right about the hat. Go ahead. Okay.
Should I give her a different hat? Can I give her this hat? So if I put this hat on and then try to give it to her?
Hello again. Recording, I think.
What happened to the old headphones?
The musician. Anyway, I don't really.
The sharp.
Take this.
No, ma'am.
It's okay.
Thanks. Go ahead.
Alright, let me put this back on now. Empathy.
Hello again.
The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath, you see a reel of tape rolling.
Look. She needed the hat, although she didn't put it on.
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Hell yeah. Bridge. Look, Kitsuragi, I'm an engineer.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men, all in forward-looking apparel, reminiscent of the sticker on the padlock, are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out. Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Oh, fuck yeah!
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
There is definitely something futuristic about his hair, aggressively so. You get the sense that this is what the future will look like. Imbecilic, yes, should the future ever come, it will look deeply imbecilic, like this guy. His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at
Yeah.
you
Sha,
suspiciously.
Noid. Sha.
And Egghead. Egg!
Hell yeah, Eggman!
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Why you here?
See, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
No need. Place was pretty
This
bad.
brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of Narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads. Burnouts.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revershol.
Strike that! The word!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burners really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
Nah, I won't stand for any narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs in my watch.
Yes. And the worst part is, they're also spooky.
What's actually mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll take a look into it. Tell me more.
All right, man.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is.
Put the padlock on the door.
Yes. I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Need that key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left. Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Thanks, man.
The speed freak nods to you.
People unlocked in there.
Like a week, maybe?
It's cool. Taking initiative like this is a proper citizen behavior, and I endorse
Thank
it.
you. We just thought it was the right thing to do.
Right. Other questions?
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Ecclesiads. Who are the Ecclesiads?
Oh, yeah. That's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
And Humor, what's the founding
Come to
party?
think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation.
Good. Now let's talk about something else. Who are these people in the church?
I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
Better safe than
Yes.
sorry.
There's also the machinery. When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling. Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
She haven't physically seen
Not
anyone.
exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times. And we felt
wonder if
someone
this is
or
the-
something eyeing us inside. But
What if these are the
kinda
mercenaries?
it. Sure. What? As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah.
I wonder if these are the mercenaries. Is that a fish? There's a fish. Oh, it's a. I guess it's like a bottle. I do like the idea of it being a fish.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol, flecks some more wet snow from above. The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring. The melting snow seeps through your thin clothes. Grandmothers don't let their grandchildren out dressed so lightly in this weather. At least your hair is protected from getting wet and sticking together. You look around. More Coalition aerostatics. Occasionally, lights flash as they maneuver through the falling snow. One large airship carries crates in its belly.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
I bet this is where the not coalition, but the
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut.
I bet this is where the mercenaries are hanging out.
Easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Whoa. Oh. This place is spooky.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it, but for the faintest of hums. It seems the sound here is detached from its source somehow, if not blotted out outright. Truly unusual. Sounds like the Pale.
I don't know what the Pale
From
sounds
recordings of the Far Pale. You've heard them. We all have. You can hardly hear your own breathing. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow. Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers. It's unnerving. The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
It's extraordinary.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
Maybe the church was designed this way to prevent boisterous activity, singing and dancing on its premises.
Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something hard is happening
The
around us.
lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead. It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows. It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go? Yes, the darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
Oh!
You see something hanging from the rafters,
Oh!
looking straight at you with dark eyes. Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
What the fuck is this?
The shadow is a man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently. The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
That accent is Villa-Lobos, a peninsula in Mesk and a district in Jamrock. There's a sizable contingent of Villa-Lobos-speaking Mesks in Revachol.
I'm here to receive the mother's love. You can too, Holmes. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of that despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Hey, and what was that about, the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
I have a bit of a problem. It's getting out of hand lately,
Está
but...
crudo, way. I see deep inside you. Your body and your spirit are suffering greatly from overindulgence. And you don't even know it.
Better establish a nightclub.
I know it's hard to admit that you have a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take an honest look at the damage Albino was doing to my mind and my spirit.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
For some reason I feel like you have a point.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Is he just trying to throw you off your game? Whatever it is, he's quite confident about it. Just look how gracefully he sways. 'Tis not an act, my liege. Saving perchance, he hath deceived his very self. This man is a zealot.
The other spooker is?
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Did I just say something racist? I thought it meant like spooky, scary. Hope I didn't just say something racist.
Viejita is grandma?
So there is another person in the church, and it's a viejita.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
You don't know where she is?
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you know when you both live
Don't
here?
really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
I have to tell Lucia how she looks, who she
I'm
is.
afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Some players are going to turn this place into a nightclub.
the ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
What do you think? Well, the nightclub, that is.
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
You just climbed down from the church
Sure
now.
did, Holmes.
Okay, I have
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beam.
Alright. Sure. You know what? Live your life, bud. You live your life. I wonder if actually, you know what? Maybe this isn't the mercenaries. I wonder if this is the woman who is in the car. Because it's like if she's studying the Pale. Santana.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on. We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Let me just investigate.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. The hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed. Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March. This is the machine's filament memory. Press play to... The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good afternoon. First
Oh, it's her again.
Accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Just a log.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer. Maybe he knows something.
I don't know the path.
Received.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do.
Votre accident. Is there any... Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
I'm gonna go ask Diago.
Oh, hey. Coffee in the back. Something familiar about that. Coffee and stale cookies.
Oh, hey, wait, there's coffee in the back. I mean, the mother's love. No, they're the visit to say the password.
Too many times, Esse. You need it for something.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Yeah, it's first-degree murder investigation in
The
Martinez.
lieutenant raises his eyebrow, but doesn't say anything.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death. What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña
What was
when
that?
I hear it.
Coffee, I feel like I've heard that before.
Look, man, I'm at liberty to talk about the sacred blaze of the mother's glorious heart, but not about... I think we're done here, Esse.
Oh.
That was an interesting conversation.
Okay, bye.
However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Got a new skill point. And I can... Oh, maybe this is how I can quit alcoholism. Oh, it's 20 hours! Oh my god. I am drinking Wawa.
The machine's keyboard, the speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Votre accident. Good. Please repeat. Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye. Votre accident.
The machine's the printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal. The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving. See? Ridden with narcotics. Just like Andre said. 7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced. 8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
Why does this name sound familiar?
But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real, and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence, with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell. March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
Must be me. I was the one who broke into that radio computer on the storekeeper. Must be.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with that machine.
Ah, it's fine.
No. It was a great idea. You're learning things. This is how you learn things about machines. March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks.
So they're trying to start
water,
up the thing again.
Toothpaste. Gum.
That's what
also,
those names were funny
some
for.
canned air. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Well, as that she holds the off button down for something.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her radio computer. You're a master circuit bender.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Can show you, I'm an expert circuit bender. Not breaking into the computer. No. Mysterious lead. No, we'll just say this. Accessing coalition military data.
There are no coalition military data links. And even if there was, you couldn't access them over a civilian network.
You're right, I'm just a drunk cop. I don't know how to do anything interesting with radio
No
computers.
one asked you to do anything interesting with my radio computer. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
What is it?
Yeah, are you the lead programmer of Wertho and Thirdo any
Yes.
chance?
Or no, not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
You didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
So, who are you? What are you
I
doing?
am Soona Luukkanen Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager. That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
You seen the man living up in the rafter? Be nose
Yes.
around. Sounds like you're not worried at him at all.
You're right. I'm not.
Why so many
I
machines in this
brought
place?
them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need the
I
antenna?
use the AR1 as my RAIN Prefect processing unit.
I don't understand.
RAIN Prefect is my radio computer.
The antenna is?
Yes?
It's processing
You
unit?
really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
I don't know anything much about the world, to be honest.
Alright. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
Yeah, what's on air?
On the front, the unified front of radio waves, licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region. It's all around us. That's what on air means.
Like love.
And the AR1 is a good
I
antenna.
guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market, so I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Could you...
You know what?
Could you just... shh... for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
Bowls of water
They
over
are
there.
connected to my RAIN Prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
I'm not touching anything.
Great.
Next question. What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask
I'm
questions.
conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What
I'm looking
research?
for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
What does it mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
You measure it by collecting data and experience on which it exists.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydrotransducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Hydrotransducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
So the research isn't going well. Why
Because
not?
it's just trial and error, trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
All I want to know about the scary 2-millimeter hole in the world
Great.
for now.
Thanks.
How do you feel about analog dance music?
I hate it.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Why do you hate
Maybe
it?
I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right. Well, what do you feel about a club for the music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build
Take
then?
a guess, why don't you?
A youth center would be nice.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Strange.
In white, silver, and apricot faience, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty.
Dolores Day?
This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel. Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you. The woman looks down at you standing there. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye. Of what? Compassion? Remorse? She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder. Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles, her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass. A jigsaw of broken shards falls into place in front of you, a ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one, and a text, a light motif below them both.
Who shattered this mosaic? Or what, rather?
Unknown. A motor carriage? A gunshot? Someone falling into it? Or maybe just hooligans looking for something to break?
Who's the older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden rights apfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence Day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, Theriers, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
What's the details say? The motto say?
Below both women, in luminous black letters, Après la vie, mort. Après la mort, la vie de nouveau.
Après la vie morte, so before the life, death, before the death, the life of new, or the new life. My French isn't great, so après la vie, mort. So before the life, death, après la mort, before the death, the new life. Is that right? Peppa, do you speak French? I think you're German, aren't you? Am I wrong? I'm so sorry if I just offended you with that. Are you Danish? 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 Dutch? Danish? Something European, Western European. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Pepper. Ah, Danish? Is it Danish? German. Oh, I was right. Oh, and Romanian and Hungarian. Oh, wow. That's a mix. Holy crap. I got it all right. Well, I did say Danish and Dutch, but you will know those parts. I've been to Germany very briefly. I flew through Germany, so I haven't really been to Germany. But I have been to Hungary. And by been to Hungary, I mean Budapest. But, you know, Budapest is nice. At least it was before Orban kind of went crazy. But, you know, it was pretty. God, the Hungarian Parliament building is gorgeous. Holy crap. That, for those who haven't seen it before, the Hungarian Parliament building is one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever seen for a government building. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. But yeah. Anyways, so after the life, death. After the death, a new life.
And then along the left side, après le monde, la gré. Après le gris, le monde de nouveau.
Après le monde. So or after the world, the something. After the something, the new world. The gré. I don't know what gré is.
After life.
Oh, here it goes. Oh, the pale.
After death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change akin to finding life after death.
Lieutenant, this used to say afterlife, death, after.
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again. This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
What's the RCM slogan?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
Jeez. It's not very feminine.
Not at all.
The mother of humanism towers above you.
How do I know
a
this is the mother of humanism?
On a cracked pane of glass. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is Her Innocence Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever as it haunts all men. Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your semantic memory, or what remains of it. But although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day, constantly surrounded by her terriers. She was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs. The Mesk state tried to detach itself from innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerated into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force she called the Army of Humanity.
So is this why moralists exist? To the point of, like, the moralists believe that you can't change too quickly, because if you do, then it falls apart?
Suggesting those who fight against it are not part of humanity. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde, the blondest woman you have ever seen, with green eyes the color of the Pacentic, mare interregnum.
Uh-oh. Light eyes, blonde hair.
Little is known of her
dip.
It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention, but feel when they think of her.
Interesting. Forced relocation. Ruh-roh.
This subtle terror is part of her iconography.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes. What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Nothing, just looking
okay.
around.
It's just that you've been looking at that window for quite long now. And it's cold in here. This church, the coast in general, we shouldn't linger here. This isn't a good place to get lost in.
Can't make an omelet without cracking a few million eggs. Oof. Oof. It's the trans agenda. Crack all the eggs.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
How about the church? I checked it out.
And? What happened?
Talked to a shadowclad being climbing the beam, living out of the
Oh
sea.
man, the crab man you mean? Who is he? What did you think?
He gave me this odd lecture about alcoholism before rambling on about his mother's love.
Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
He's preaching and praying from the looks
No
of it.
matter. Is he gonna be a problem? Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point. What are we gonna do about him?
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
He keeps himself physically active, thinks spiritual thoughts, and doesn't drink. Whom do I think such a
But he's
person?
likely up to no good. He's a crab man. A menace to society.
I doubt it. Besides, I'm pretty sure it's impossible to catch him up there, climbing up there.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy climbing around when all the guests are trying to have nice, friendly hyper time?
Don't worry, I don't think he really gives a damn about you or anything
I
else.
guess it's not a massive problem, now that I think of it. Everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light! Yeah!
Maybe. I guess we'll figure something out. Okay, but what about the other spooker? The one in Grandma's clothes? Did you see her?
Who's the main one sooner? The former leader of Fortress Accent
A
appeared.
programmer? That's odd. What was she like? Did
She
you
said
ask
she
her
is,
about the nightclub?
And been completely honest with me about your
Come
plans.
on, man. Who will you trust? The spooky programmer or us? We just want to make the world a better place.
Feel the love! Get down and feel it!
A half-hearted sell of something which does not seem worth buying.
No, I'm not really feeling
You'll
it at all.
get there, believe me. When we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping. Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she see? I mean, disposition-wise, about the dance club idea. Ja oder nein? Rocking it or dropping it?
She did not like the idea of the dance club.
What a
idea.
pity! That's my favourite thing in the world! And she doesn't like it at all!
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity?
Unity! Dance!
The part of it, she won't leave until
And you
one
can't
project's
just
finished.
evict her?
No, I won't evict her. We'd come up with a different solution.
You, Honor Man!
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist! Coexist! At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She really despises it.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment, but then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Excellent. Good luck, my friend.
That's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
Yeah, isn't that symbol like a common symbol on like ecstasy tablets? and they're Dutch. I mean, at least one of them is. I meant to go back here because it looked like there was something back here. Now I was thinking about it. Yeah. Nice scarf. Depicting a deal, you say? Crackpin glass. Still has the letters on it, too. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, do I still have my weird... I still have my disco shoes on. I don't want those. Do I want the scarf, though? No, I like my botai.
Yes, what is it?
To leave it. Talk to Andrew. He wants to make it
I
work.
don't want to make anything work.
You don't want to make anything
yes,
work.
anything. I don't want to make anything work.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
About your research, you mentioned earlier it's not going to go in very well. Maybe they can help with
What?
something.
No, I don't really need any help with the project.
If you could finish the project, then you didn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about
She
it.
thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken gallery. It touches her hair.
Pepper, to answer your question, Crocs.
Alright. Bring me the game's offside copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Is this the filament you're looking
No,
for?
that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it.
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer of an abandoned cubicle.
Okay, but still.
But you're supposed to be in the old fortress accident, the Doom commercial area.
That's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore later.
Yeah, I've already been in there.
Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it.
Where exactly?
In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offside copy from the ice bear.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
I found the note in the ice bear fridge. So the offset can be moved to a safer
Wait.
place.
A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
To the ice cream maker. The note signed by someone named Surisa.
Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offside copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy from that ice cream maker, will you? Thanks.
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
I couldn't get it open. It's completely
It's
frozen.
getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out.
Wait, we put a dead body in that fridge. I'm not going to tell him that. Alright.
Thanks. And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice.
Oh, perfect.
It opens everything. If you get me the offside copy, then you can keep the Kvalsund.
Oh, that's useful. Fuck yeah. What the fuck is this? This feels expensive. Oh, fuck yeah. I can open locked containers. I'm going in. What would empty shoes? Yeah, it's Crocs. The answer is Crocs. Also, now that we have the password...
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and...
I guess I need stronger physical instrument. Alright, let's get this bad
orange
open.
machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice squeaks beneath your Kvalsund multi-tool. But your fingers slip away from the tool.
Oh.
The lid shutters tightly as before, and it's already unplugged. There's not much else to do other than wait for it to...
Shit.
This orange machine is dead
We
still.
go again.
Hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Or should I
I'm
wait?
surrounded. slowly
It's gonna
melting.
be 18 hours. I say we just go again.
Ice squeaks, and it's already.
Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it.
Tiles on the cube are nothing. Something's missing. There's like a smooth draw. The speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Is this the product? Good. Please good. I've unlocked the production schedule. After ending the call, please press.
Really? She just used the same password?
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube.
Alright. I've gotten permission. I've gotten permission. I've gotten permission from Pepper.
This orange machine is dead still. It has an ice squeak, and it's all.
I've gotten permission from Pepper. Save scum, save scum, save
This
scum.
orange machine is dead still. Ice squeak, and it's all.
Save scum, save scum.
This orange machine is ice squeaks beneath your Kavalzund multi-tool, but your fingers slip away and it's already
Reload?
unplugged. There's not much.
What do you mean by reload? Oh shit, I clicked. Reload and wait. Fine by me as well. Oh, I see.
This orange machine is dead still.
Oh, I see.
It has ice
It's
and
fine.
it's already.
Hemp waiting. Hemp waiting. Hemp waiting. I am strong, independent.
This orange machine is
I'm
dead
strong,
still.
independent
It has
detective.
ice and it's already unplugged.
I'm strong, independent detective, and I need no crowbar.
This orange machine is dead. Ice squeak, and it's already. This orange machine is ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Kavalzund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side. You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen Kilda as soon as possible. I'm not sure how well unused filaments tolerate room temperatures.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer upstairs.
Yeah, I don't want to break her shit. But I do want to go read the other one, the production schedule. Bear. I do want to tell her, hey, yeah, by the way, we did put a body in the fridge, but, you know.
Tiles on the cube are like a smooth draw. The filament, the speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Please repeat. Good.
Really?
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do? Thank you.
Tiles on the cube with a quiet determination. The printer starts. It's a project report written by the lead producer, Andrew Andy Schott, about Whirl Untethered, a radio game developed by Studio 4. The first few pages give an overview of the capital and workforce, while the rest of it seems to be the production schedule. It was impossible not to fail. The project was too large, and no amount of money could satiate the ever-expanding ambitions of the development team. They tried to make a 4 million real game with 400,000 in their bank account. They thought they could bridge the gap with pure willpower and imagination. They couldn't.
So done by their
No,
own ambition.
Even then, success remained within an ever-narrowing margin of possibility that, despite everything, never entirely disappeared. That is, until they discovered the Valley of the Heads. At the 11th hour, the lead designer, Jimsk-born Suliswaf Jalisa, decided that what Wirral Untethered needed was a secret mystical location at the extreme edge of the map. This place was to be the Valley of the Heads, where the heads of all the headless constructs could be found. The player would have been able to choose a head for their headless party member, and each head would have been voiced on air by a professional actor.
How many heads
so
were there?
Many. The last count, there were approximately 10,000 heads for 10,000 headless men, all of which could be endlessly recombined.
How many combinations could that make
Do
up?
you really want to know? There seems to be a calculation here.
No, that's
good call.
That's not
It's
bad.
more than the number of atoms in the observable universe.
So that's what
Well,
then.
yeah, that and the catastrophic data loss.
This must be the anomaly they mentioned
On
in
the
church
nature
log.
of the data loss, there's ominously little information in the production log. It comes at the very end, where things get fuzzy and dark, where tables and numbers seem to vanish into an eerie nothingness, before the Egonian investors pulled the plug. What is clear is that one day, an unidentified numeric anomaly occurred on the East Insulindian Lintel front, just as the Wirral Untethered project was being compiled that day.
That'll get lost
When
in
the
the air.
project was returned, it was completely blank. The team spent weeks on the phone with Lintel, the service provider, but despite their diagnostics, they could never produce a satisfactory explanation or pay for the loss.
Wasn't there a copy of the game, a backup?
Mysteriously enough, it seems that the off-site copy happened to be on-site when the catastrophic data loss occurred. It was the lead programmer's responsibility to oversee weekly maintenance of the off-site copy and, well, keep it off-site. An explanatory note from the lead programmer has been attached. S. Lukanen Kilda, the lead programmer of Fortress Accident. The off-site copy was on-site because there was no off-site anymore. Not for me, not after 8 months of crunch. I didn't have a home anymore, so I started keeping it in the basement in the Ice Bear refrigerator, near where I went to sleep. It was perfectly safe there. The temperature conditions were optimal.
Anything else in the sleep
The
program?
production schedule ends with a few random notes that seem to be added 4 months later by an unknown author. I am the only one left, and it's gotten rather damp here. A few other businesses have gone under too. Slipstream switched to making skis, and the hairdressers just left, cursing Martinez. They're right though. Something's seriously wrong with this place. Martinez, all of it. Still haven't got an answer from Lintel about what happened. All I could get were the physical coordinates of the error on the East Insulindian front on that day. Since the computation happened on air, I reckoned it had to coincide with an actually existing location. I have compared the coordinates to a map of Revachol West. Turns out it's only 800 meters from here. The address is Saint-Brun 1147. I am going there to look this thing in the eye. Saint-Brun 1147? That's what the street sign next to the church. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Yeah, it is Ashes of Creation. Yeah. Or Yog Ventures.
Yes, what is it? Yes?
Right, you're filming.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's gonna happen now?
I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
What are you hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that.
What's wrong with that filament?
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it. Hold on.
10-minute beeps. See anything.
Just give me a second. I'm almost
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Did it? You found the
I
coordinates?
found the coordinates.
Great job.
My goodness, congratulations.
Thank you.
So where is it? Where's your 2-millimeter hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
Point to the end of the church where the water bottles form a religious...
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double-check my calculations.
What an interesting proposition. Truly a task for the intellectuals. Solving the puzzle of water bowls.
Right, I'll go figure it out. I'm good at intellectual puzzles.
Figure it out? No. I don't need you to figure anything out. I've got a computer for that. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
3 to 2, 4 to 5.
What? She only wants you to follow instructions. Nothing intellectually stimulating. In this task, a child could do it. Yes, but you like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Water inside the bowls stands still. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Move the third bowl from the left 2 centimeters away.
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. This task is an insult to your mental skills.
Move the fourth bowl to the left 5 centimeters.
Some water spills out of the bowl, wetting the floor. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall.
Okay.
Yes, what is it?
With the bows, it was mind-numbingly easy. What's
Great.
next?
Everything should be aligned now.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Why do you have your headphones muted on first?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Doesn't it just be silence?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
You overthink
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
Let's think about this logically. Why would nothing be terrifying if it's, well, nothing?
Why assume something that has no presence, existence, or qualities has to be terrifying?
Because it reminds us of death. And we humans tend to think that death is pretty scary.
It's scary, but we have to face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona Lokanen Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it.
Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, She was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
Did you find the swallow?
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Yes, what is it?
All you hear is your own breathing, heavy and hoarse from all the nights spent drinking. It's the breath of an old man. But there's something else. There has to be. Something big, something unexpected, something new, yet to be discovered. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything?
Seems to be something there, but I can't really make it out.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's anything there.
The lieutenant looks down at the floor, as if to say, you're wasting time here.
The swallow, you mean? What about it? Great. Thanks.
I wonder, could I go over there and visual calculus at it? Visual calculus at it. Or I guess I need higher perception. Do I have a skill point? I do not.
Yes, what is the swallow, you mean? Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
So the Crabman lives. I don't think Crabman's
No,
responsible here.
I don't. Great. Thanks.
Shame. Oh, it's snowing again, so we can go back out to where that one spot was.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
You're talking to church again.
What's the deal?
Hitch and Sonia's
What
research.
kind of a hitch?
Trying to use it, but she can't hear the audio coming
An
through right
audio
now.
shortfall, you say? Guess what? We got speakers with massive low end. There's a good chance it can do it.
They've got one speaker. One. Uno.
Right. I'm not really sure how they like a bass, but I'll see what she
We've
thinks.
got some serious range on this baby. It'll block goodbye, officer.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking messenger. You know, I was hoping like some of this audio equipment might have recorded, I don't know, a gunshot or something, but back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yes, what is it?
The
swallow, you mean? Great. Thanks. I brought them here. Great.
Alright, well, I got...
Yes,
Try again.
What is it?
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Sonia, what if we need a better sound
A
system?
better sound system? All right, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with speakers.
You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would if you don't mind them moving in
I
with
guess
you.
I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Good. I'll go talk
Sure.
to them.
Let me know how it goes.
Boom, 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 boom. I love the speed freaks. They're great. God, could they just come in? I see why they added this bridge.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid.
Oh boy, I didn't mean to click on you.
It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Okay, maybe it didn't mean to click on you.
Hi
but-
again. So, how are things going?
Yes? What's the deal?
So she's okay with you guys moving, but she needs your speakers
We
for
are
product.
grateful, Cotman. You're an augury of a new era of the Nordic dance music.
She has space for a couple weeks, so she gets a
That's
reset.
fine. We can manage.
I'm glad I could help.
We appreciate it. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, I think we made progress. I don't know how this solves our murder, but, you know.
Yes, what is it?
What? What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
Hear you. The music is too loud.
The project, how's it going?
The project. It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata. A place to be, apparently.
I'll speak to him.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes. Let me know how it goes.
Oh my god, back and forth, back and forth.
A young man with
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here comes the night!
Oh.
the young man behind the mixer deck acknowledges your return. When he looks at you, he squints.
I think I somehow solved the puzzle.
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent.
Encore! All right!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though?
It is.
What is it? I mean, really?
I was thinking that
I am
too.
the mic enforcer. I am the chicks checker. Yeah! Back to the heavyweight jam. Hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibberdy, skibberday.
Oh god, it's just like...
Full car! It's hardcore! Skibberdy. The club. True. Hard. Hardcore! Hardcore to the internally coherent. All car.
He furrows his...
Hardcore!
Is it though?
One mind.
Fuck.
The close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore. Internally all car.
He furrows.
Hardcore.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
Under the radar. Over the top.
Shit!
The close. True. Hard. Full car. Hardcore. Hardcore to the... Here comes the night. The close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All core. All right.
He furrows.
Hardcore.
Is it though?
1-9.
Fuck me, dude.
We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore. Internally all core.
He furrows.
Hard.
Is it though? But is it? I mean really.
I am the Mike. We're close. True. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All core. All right.
He furrows.
Hard.
The question is, what is the question? But there was a...
We're close. True. Hardcore. Internally all core. All right.
He furrows.
The question is, what... But there was no...
Oh my god.
We're close. True. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young man adds a capital G before the H in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural Gotwaldian accent and makes him sound more animal, more in it. Or maybe it's not Gotwaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from. Judging by his name, could you be listening to an Arno van Eyck creation
Is
right
this the
now?
Van Eyck
You
I'm
know
hearing?
about him? You know Van Eyck?
Yeah, a major you kid.
Wow.
The skinny wraith looks at you with some disbelief.
So am I. So am I. Oh, is that why they call you Egghead? Because Egghead to the mega. The K became the G. The boy became the man. The Advent? We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All core. All right.
He furrowed.
Hardcore.
The question is, what is the question? But there was a...
We're close. True. It's hardcore. Skibber.
Fuck me, dude.
We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All core. All. Gotta get the people going.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're
god.
close.
What
True.
is this?
Hardcore. Internally coherent. All core. All. Gotta get the.
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a party
Two on
boy.
track. Watch your back.
God.
We're close.
True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally all core. Gotta get the people going.
I'm the party boy.
Hardcore party 25.
Oh shit. I didn't see what that said. Fuck. Let me just go back through my VOD. Okay, let's see here. Oh shit, it's like... there's a fireplace away in Katla, certain largely known as Winter's Over. For the 24 hours at 5 hours a day, it is a tremendously cool place, abandoned to dunks and full locks, full of something, Eternite, depression, and half-finished flying hills. The Suru live there. Oh, okay.
We're close. True. Hardcore to the meg. Internally all core. All.
He furrows.
Hard.
Is it though? But is it? I mean really.
The question is, what is the
No,
question?
But seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back
Oh my
is
god, did I do
crawling.
it?
For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore.
Could you please
What's he
signal through your
To the
speaker?
mega. Yeah. I can route it through auxiliary.
What kind of a cable does she
3.5, no doubt. It's on the
3.5.
ground.
She uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter. These two don't mix.
Oh no, we're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I
Oh,
have an
thank fuck.
adapter for it right here. Hang on, this is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we
Like-
turn the music off, please?
The music.
Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the Arno for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The Arno will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
What are the lungs in your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
Good to know.
Yeah! Alright!
Yes, what is it?
But you can unmute
Okay,
yourself.
but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
I think he's just trying to say it's stuck on
Of course
maximum.
it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically, his hand moves to the gun holster. There's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It will devour everything.
Guys, what's going on? It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
It's in me, I
The
bet.
beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
It's the window. The glass shards that appear to be vibrating from the sound. Almost looks like she's
In the
alive.
corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Do I want to start dancing with somebody? Okay, so... Oh, I can't quick save. Barrow told me to save my game before trying to dance, but, if the roof's about to collapse, I don't want to risk it.
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off.
This is not the dance moment? Okay.
Pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
It's in the desk.
And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time, this is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
You know, right through this all.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear. They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What was that? I've never heard anything like it.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway. Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown...
Alright, logic.
Yes, what is it?
83.
You don't have to. Woo! You already have. A long time ago.
Okay, with Andre, perfect. How?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere, in a long-forgotten discussion, behind a kitchen table, in the evening light.
Sonia, this is the origin point of the Pale.
What?
The swallow, it's how it starts. It's baby Pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
That comforts her.
No, we're 20 meters from the very edge.
She looks up into the darkness under the nave, then back at you.
The Pale it's only an effect, a transition between the world and that.
Then what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing.
It's less than something. The final state for reality. Imagine if all of this never was.
Then the pale is...
Simply a gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the pale is not.
One day, when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long?
Till it starts swallowing? It's already started, starting with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing, or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data?
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM...
Didn't form in a church. The church formed around it.
A pinewood sarcophagus, or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers.
Yeah, it couldn't be a coincidence.
Yes, but still, I have considered the same. And the bad news is, there were 7 such pinewood churches built in the first decade of Revachol settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but...
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
I think I've had this thought before, that's how I know.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
One day all the world will be like this 2mm. I'll say all the failed business in that doomed commission, other failure.
Do you think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say software development?
I don't know, we're reaching. People fail on their own.
True, we never should have upgraded to Vox 50. And the spec kept changing. And those damn heads. But still, the anomaly caused a massive data loss. So it had a part to play. It does something.
Won't be like that 2mm hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole in the stained glass window. Cold and moist.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest? Some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll sound mad, but...
Man, you will certainly sound mad.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
Perhaps not.
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthroponetic detection to perform in this district.
Right, I'll let you work in peace now. Alright. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm gonna need, but I'm imagining conceptualization. We have learned stuff about the Pale. Let me do a proper save. Beru said it's worth saving for, so I'm saving.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000! Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
Kim, how would you name it?
I wouldn't build a club.
Kim, come on.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not?
The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco
Like
Elysium.
that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave, like we want it to be. And short. And memorable.
Hell yeah.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Fuck yeah.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat.
What are you doing, Andre?
Dancing.
That soft core gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
Should talk about this so-called dancing. No Truce with the Fairies was the original, or the Furies was the original intended title for this game. Oh, interesting.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
All right, so we need
Goodbye, officer.
So we need savoir-faire. Oh, that's minus savoir-faire. I don't know if I have anything that does savoir-faire, so... Oh, this one does minus, though, so... Glasses are +1 savoir.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Shit.
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Fair
Maybe
enough.
it was a bad idea. Anyway. Goodbye, officer.
Wait. Okay, so I can't make him dance?
You've got a thing between you and me. I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely. Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass. Sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Better than the tent. It wasn't safe.
Okay.
What do you think about the church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Their bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
How do you mean dead bodies?
Dead bodies are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Okay. Then.
Okay.
Let's
Sure.
look at this. Okay, I guess. Well, I guess we could try one more. Maybe if I go up to Egghead now, we can make him dance.
Lion charge! The black.
A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along to the music and waving his hand in the air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it.
All right.
Yes?
Oh. So this. Oh boy. They're cooking drugs in here. Oh boy. Well. You know, Look, at least they're inside now. It's cold out, you know? Alright, still have one more level up. I'm gonna hold on to it. Whoa.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
What is this
It's
thing?
military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service
Probably
what?
something that is no longer there.
It may have been used to service an aerostatic battleship in the atmosphere, or a fortification, like a sea. An old door, worn.
Oh, weird. Okay. Come back later. I doubt any of this has to do with the murder. Ooh, I want to get up on how do I get up here? This should probably end somewhat soon. What are you? Money.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why not?
It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
Rude.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable... It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it? Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try. Seriously.
Think about it.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Gross.
Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck.
Ew.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out. As you hold it in your
Why did I
hands,
find another
there
shit
is
jacket?
no why.
Let's put it away then.
The smell. It's awful and familiar. Don't you
Is it?
recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear. The signs of decaying meat. It announces itself from 24 meters away. A warning. A memento mori.
Hold up, Lieutenant. Something's not
The
right here.
lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Body. Body, 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 body.
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is, he's been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom-made. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark. When damp, these boards are really slippery. Even a sober man could lose their balance here. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist. Be very, very careful where you step here. A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is what killed him.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
No, just this one at the back of his head.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall. The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back. The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too. If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
We should first decide what to do with the body before taking any other actions. Let's take another look at the body and talk things.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled two empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar content. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief. A man lies on the boardwalk.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
Looks like another old drunkard to me.
And he was married.
I really hope this isn't that little girl's parents.
But let's try to not run ahead. For now, all we know is that he's an unidentified middle-aged man found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What do you think happened, dear?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Right. Think he was drunk?
Oh, yes. Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior. But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with
From
him?
where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, Or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
What about the
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
Isn't it kind of sloppy?
Maybe, but we don't really have much time or resources to spare. The guys at processing will take care of the rest.
We found out which to finish this.
Alright, we've already examined the library card. Let's call the Jamrock Library from Machinima, see if we can learn anything about this Billy Méjean. And while we're there, we should also call the station. Let them know that we are taking the case.
I hope this isn't that girl's parents, because we had the opportunity to ask her about where her parents were, and I didn't, and now I'm worried.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
Oh, he wants me to use... No. The one who had the... thing. Oh, wait a second. The one... we're gonna go to her. We're gonna hope it's a coincidence! Should have asked about it, but my video game mind.
Hello, mister.
Oh,
my
your
mom's
parents.
outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Bye!
Alright, we're good. Is this the mom?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up
could
at
you
night.
wash it for
I
me?
can wash it for you. But it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do.
New jacket, new jacket, new jacket.
Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Wait, yourself. Who are you? Here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant Freire. Lieutenant W. Freire Harriet Dubois.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
I got a new jacket. It's kind of cool. Damn. All right.
Yes?
All right. I think call it here for now. Go eat and all that. We're gonna play more tomorrow. I need some food, so I'm hungry. Chat, let's go out and raid. Was fun. Yeah, we're gonna do more tomorrow. Oh, all right, we're gonna go raid Zakel. She's playing a raccoon game, which just checks out. Go give her lots of love, chat. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.